Obviously, we have seen social media as a polarization engine also. What happened in the UK is a classic example of the negative use of the same social media. We saw how the social media literally created a perfect storm for the far right agitators. So how do you balance that need for transparency, and especially in times of conflicts, in times of divisions?
First of all, I would like to say thank you to all of you, and I think so you must add it up very scholarly discussion, and you must say that every Muslim and every noble human being is in trauma over the situation or genocide in the Gaza. As you have already mentioned, we should learn this. We should learn this, that the world is totally changing and emerging day by day. Indeed, there is no doubt in it that because of the use of the social media, the whole agenda of Israel has been debunked by the people of Palestine. Without the use of social media, they won't be able to make the people understand that who is oppressed and who is the oppressor, who is continuously violating the humanitarian laws, who is continuously violating the humanitarian laws and other all laws, and who are the true victims in this one-sided genocide. So Muslim students and Muslim nations should definitely take part and should understand the significance of the usage of social media. Without the proper use of social media, we won't be able to raise our voice in the right way. As you have already mentioned, we have recently seen the example of UK. What has happened? Just conspiracies are revealed and extended because of the uses of social media. Why? We cannot raise our voice until we know that we are on the right path. We are the one who are oppressed. We have to tell the people that there are 7 lakh homes that have been totally demolished. 3 to 4 lakh people are failing the chronic diseases, and just they are not able to get the better treatment. So if we are using the social media voices in a rapid way, in a global way, then definitely the impact of the Muslim nations can be changed. But this is, as you already said, this is really unfortunate that no Muslim country, even no OIC has played their major role. Rather, South African government, South African people have invested in it, have put their efforts in it to bring Netanyahu and all Israel lobby in the International Criminal Court of Justice.
Dr. Said wanted to touch upon the causes and reasons of Muslim Ummah, Muslim nations being silent. Please go on.
Okay, if we look into it, why Muslim world is not responding to Israel atrocities and brutalities, since October 7, not since October 7, we can trace it back to, it's about more than 7 decades.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 7 decades. So there are 2 dimensions which are very much important. One is intellectual, the other is with respect to capabilities. See, we Muslims had glorious period. We had philosophers, we had scientists like Ghazali, Jabir ibn Hayyan, Ibn Rushd, Ibn Sina. We were the founders of many modern subjects which are being taught in the universities in contemporary times. But then we slept. And more than 1,000 years, it's been more than 1,000 years, still we are sleeping. If you look into the Muslim world, is there any focus on research and development?
No, we haven't produced any Allama Iqbal, we haven't produced any Ibn Sina, Ibn Khaldun.
Yes.
No one.
Is there any focus on knowledge production? No, ma'am.
No.
So the reality is, the objective reality is that we are lacking in intellectual capacities, and this is why we cannot respond to Israel. We need to focus on ourselves, and how we can do that? We need to invest time, resource, energies in research and development and knowledge production. This is how I think we can meet or mitigate the challenges of the contemporary times.
As I always say that we Muslims have this very strong emotional connection with Palestine. There is no doubt about it. But when it comes to translating that emotional connection, that emotional love with Palestine to do something actionable, we fail there. So I think that should be the starting point which you just mentioned.